Thank you, thank you. Today we'll be making a bowl of cereal, traditionally a Mediterranean dish from the country of, where did this come from? United States. Huh, I've never heard of this country. But anyways, we're gonna take this foreign dish and give it a good old American twist in my nice studio kitchen. Okay, I'm not gonna front, my real kitchen looks more like this, but let's just use our imagination, okay? Keep our disbelief suspended. Now the first thing you're gonna need for this recipe, a bowl. Most people use plastic or even a steel bowl, but I always like to prepare this meal the good old-fashioned way that my family members before me did. And that's with a clay bowl.
What are you doing?
The first thing you're gonna need to do is buy a airline ticket to the Chilean mountains, which have the finest primordial clay for all kinds of things like face masks, tables, nightmares, pottery, you name it. But you don't want to get just any ticket. No. You want a ticket in the luxury class. You don't want to be seen with peasants. Psh, what, are you joking? I think poor people should be publicly executed. I'm sorry about that, a little techno mishap there. So moving on, once you have your clay, get back home and preheat the oven to 550 degrees. Then take a sheet of steel and pop that bad boy in there. Just let it simmer. We're gonna come back to it later. Hopefully before it catches on fire. This next step isn't too tricky. Just dismantle your blender until you get that spinny bit all separated. We're gonna use this as our makeshift clay pot spinner thingy. What the hell do you call it? I didn't make this script, you corporate mannequin.
You are fired.
Hey, I didn't mean that, boss.
You are fired.
Okay, I'm still good on that check, right? Alright, with the clay bowl ready, let's go to our oven. Wow, is it hot in here or is it just me? My life's a living hell. Gently take the sheet of steel out and use the blacksmith tools that I listed in the description and just go to town on this thing. We're trying to temper the metal in the shape of a spoon. Very simple job. Get the kids involved. Whole family can pitch in. Maybe save that broken marriage, huh, Russell? I don't know why my sister picked you, you piece of... With all that behind us, we can now move on to milk. Most people like to try goat milk or soy milk, but I'm a bit unorthodox. And I like to use cow milk. A cow is an animal from the deer family because it has 4 legs and horns and... Look, I'm a cook, not a zoologist, okay? These guys are usually found near other animals like pigs, chickens, farmers, sheep, and so on. They live in a you scratch my back, I scratch your back style. Sort of like that bird and that crocodile thing. Or Nemo and that sea anemone, whatever that thing is. Farmers in particular. Did you know farmers use guns to defend cows? I never knew there were other animals besides humans who knew how to use guns. Nature can be a real mystery. Like, why am I 5 feet 4 inches, huh, nature? Now, the best way I get the milk is at night when the other animals are sleeping. Granted, you're probably gonna bump into other people hunting for milk, so make sure you're prepared for some competition. The final ingredient to finish our delicious dish, the cereal. This one is the hardest to actually do. Most people mess it up badly. So what you have to do is get in your car, go to your nearest grocery store, and select which cereal you want. I know it sounds impossible for you, but trust me, I have done it. It's not that hard. I wanted Frosted Flakes. Sugar Flakes are not the same, no matter how much you tell me. Either ways, the dish is ready. If you want, you could add garnishes, like maybe one of those silly looking umbrellas you see in drinks. I sometimes see people put their lawn trimmings on their food. I mean, if you want to use that, I won't judge you. I personally go with a slice of lemon. Really makes those Fruit Loops a bit fruitier. Anyways, you have your dish, and I have something to say. I have recently been informed I am being let go. 77 years of service, and I'm being tossed like a used toothpick. So I decided I'm going to be moving to Colombia to follow my new calling. What that calling is, I'm not legally allowed to tell you. But to my fans, I hope our paths cross again real soon. To my fans who are also in law enforcement, I hope our paths never cross. Good night.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Wow. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Wow. Nowadays on cruise control. Wow. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Wow. And just like that, I'm on the road. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's the flavor I savor.